Hey everyone, my name is Jaime Medrano. I am a first generation student, graduate of Houston Christian University for undergrad, and now graduating with my master's in learning technology and design. I'm a first generation student, someone that was heavily poured into as I was looking into the college admissions process by an incredible college counselor and advisor that I had in high school. And he has inspired me to pursue this degree, this master's degree, and create curriculum that will help pave the way towards higher education for low income, underrepresented students and minorities. And so, welcome to my final capstone presentation for this LTDE 6300 course. My project is titled Empowering First Generation Students, a Financial Aid Literacy Module. For just introduction, the purpose of today's presentation is to share with you the complete project, which is designed to support first generation students and their families as they navigate the financial aid process. When it comes to college and higher education, one of the main things that can become a hindrance is simply someone not understanding what they're doing. This can be a completely overwhelming situation. I can't tell you how many financial aid appointments I've had at the university where I sit down with first generation students and I go over an estimated billing worksheet. I describe and explain the cost of attendance and all financial aid. And for about 99% of families and students, this is the first time that they hear the word Pell Grant or Texas Equalization Grant, institutional grant, SEOG funds, and things of that sort. By the time they end that appointment, they are empowered and they're ready. And so I will walk you through how this project meets its original objectives, how stakeholders can access it, and the project's components and how it can be applied professionally. And so let's talk about the project purpose. The project was created to address a very real barrier for first generation students, the complexity of FAFSA and the financial aid process. Many students and families feel overwhelmed, which discourages them from pursuing higher education. This module simplifies that process. It provides confidence, clarity, and it equips admissions counselors with tools that they can recycle and use year after year and potentially even pass down to other universities, institutions, and high school districts. This project has four main objectives. Number one, we want to increase FAFSA completion among first generation students. We want to equip families with practical financial aid knowledge. We can do this by using terms and dictionaries and giving them word banks. And we want to provide admissions counselors with reusable and trainable resources. We also want to support Houston Christian University's enrollment and retention goals by reducing financial aid barriers. Now let's go ahead and dive into meeting objective one. To increase FAFSA completion, the module includes a step-by-step FAFSA guide with simplified visuals created in Canva. These break down sections like FSA ID creation, and it really explains to people the importance of making no typos and making and paying full attention to what parent and student information is being reported. So yeah, these break down sections like the FSA ID creation, parent information, and incoming reporting and income reporting. Students also complete pre and post surveys to measure their confidence in FAFSA completion, and this really allows us to tweak and change things as needed. Meeting objective two. To equip families, the module includes lessons on grants, scholarships, loans. For example, the difference between a subsidized and unsubsidized loan, and even parent plus loans or grad plus loans, and work study, and what that actually means per institution. Families receive printable checklists and handouts, and they can reference these at home. This ensures that the module is equitable for both families with reliable internet access and those who need printed resources. And meeting objective three. So for counselors, the module provides reusable slide decks and speaking guides. These can be used during one-on-one advising appointments or at larger FAFSA workshops. And the idea of these printouts and handouts and slide decks is to hopefully train people well enough to look over the information and to reach a point where they can even bring clarity from just reading out these guides in a way that will feel seamless. This saves time and ensures that accurate, consistent information is delivered across all advising contexts. And for meeting objective 4, finally, by addressing these financial literacy gaps, the module directly supports HCU's enrollment and retention. Students and families who feel confident about financial aid are more likely to persist through the admissions process and ultimately enroll. Let's talk about access instructions. And so accessing this module is simple. Stakeholders and families can use the Weebly website, which hosts this module, and visuals are shared through Canva links. Handouts and checklists are provided in PDF form for easy downloading and printing. Both digital and print versions are available to meet different needs across the board. Not everyone has access to technology. Project components. The project includes a full FAFSA module hosted on Weebly, Canva visuals for clarity, downloadable handouts, checklists, a counselor presentation toolkit, and student surveys that measure confidence and track effectiveness. And these are some things that we've already mentioned throughout this presentation. And for professional applications, so this project has several professional applications. It can be used in admissions or financial aid appointments during high school FAFSA completion nights, which I think will be a favorite, and in orientation sessions for first generation students and by community organizations such as churches or nonprofits. It also has scalability for use by other universities and districts. I would also love to put this information at every single college or university's fair table whenever they visit high schools and other institutions and they share pamphlets and information. I would love to give some of these printouts to those individuals as well. Let's talk about anticipated outcomes. So the expected outcomes include higher FAFSA completion rates, increased confidence among students and families. That will go a very long way if we can boost their confidence in what they're doing. Consistent tools for counselors and stronger enrollment and retention at HCU. And so we're just about wrapping up here, but in conclusion, this project demonstrates the power of instructional design in closing critical access gaps. First generation families deserve clarity, not confusion, when it comes to financial aid. And this module empowers students, families, and counselors to move forward with confidence and boldness in the college admissions process. I want to thank you for your time and support in this initiative. And lastly, I've included some references from FAFSA.gov, instructional design frameworks, and course resources used to guide this project. But thank you so much for your time, and I'm really looking forward to rolling this out at scale.